Now we're going to do a wind mitigation report. Logged into ISN. We're going to select our report information. We got 716 Sahara Drive in Sun City. So we're going to copy the address here because we're going to make a file of the wind mitigation report. And we've got in our documents in the Windsurance folder, we've got a WinMet template. So we're going to double click that. It takes just a minute to generate the template. And here's our template. Again, it's kind of small, so you just click this to fit the screen and enable scrolling, and it makes it a little easier. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to have to start the report. So you're going to have to click start, and it'll ask you where you want to save the report. And I have a folder called completed FBI WinMet, so we're going to select that because that's where I want it to go. So that opens that folder you can see here, which is under Windsurance. I'm going to put in the address for the WinMet and then save it. And you can see up here it had changed from WinMet template to WinMet 716 Sahara Drive, Sun City Center. So ready to go. All this information is preset. I'm going to put a title page picture. And in an earlier video I had shown you how to do a picture folder. If you don't know how to do that, just refer back to the Horizon Generation video. But we've got 716 Sahara Drive here. Pictures, so that's the title page picture that I want because it's the front of the house. The inspection date was today. The address we had already copied, so we're going to put that in there, but it's the whole address, so we're going to put that, back that out, and put the other information in. And then the owner name, I go back and refer, it was Charles Fleck, and just to keep from typing it, I just copy and paste it. Just makes it a lot easier. Contact person as well. The year of the home that was built, it was built in 1967. It was one story, and that's all the information you have to put in. You don't have to put the insurance company, home phone work for, and none of this. That's all the information you need. Building code was a structure built 2001 or later. This obviously was not, so we're going to put that it does not meet A or B. HVHZ, that's South Florida around Miami-Dade County. Don't ever worry about that. They have different codes. Ours will always be A or C. The roof covering type was asphalt fiberglass shingles. The permit application date was 12/30/2013, and I know that by looking that up on the Hillsborough County website. So the year of original replacement replacement was 2013. And it's going to ask all roof coverings listed meet the Florida Building Code with a application date, a roofing permit application date after 3/1/02, or the roof is original, built in 2004 or later, and that is the case, so we're going to click that. If one or more of the roof coverings do not meet the requirements of answer A or B, or no roof roof coverings meet the requirements, you would select D, but this one does, so we're going to click A. This asks you about what the weakest form of roof deck attachment was. It 60 nails space 6 inches and 12 inches, 8D nails or staples up on this one, 60 nails or staples. This is 8D nails spaced 12 inches apart. This is 8D nails spaced 6 inches apart, which was the case on this one, so we're going to select that one. And you'll see in the pictures in a minute at the end when we upload it. Roof to wall. Oh, and by the way, if you could not get in the attic for some reason, you could click this no access. Or if it was a reinforced concrete roof deck, obviously you choose that, whatever applies. The weakest roof to wall connections. I remember that this one was clips. It was metal connectors that do not wrap over the top of the truss. We have to make sure that we click these because they're secured with a minimum of 3 nails and they're attached to the top plate of the wall framing or embedded in the bond beam, which they were. Right, so they were clips and it was metal connectors that do not wrap over the top. Or it could be metal connectors that do wrap over the top, but it does not meet the requirement, the nail requirements of C or D. So, but that's not the case on this one, so we're just going to click that one there. The roof geometry, was it a hip roof, a flat roof, or other roof? Other roof means gable. It was not a flat roof or a hip roof, so we're going to click other. Secondary water resistance. I don't know if there was or not, so we're going to put unknown. If you do know that there's one by the roofing permit, or if you can see it, then you would click yes, there was an SWR. Alright, opening protection. What is the weakest form of windborne debris protection? Basically it's asking you if they have hurricane shutters or not. Then we go over here to glazed openings. Windows or entry doors, do they have any protection? No, they did not. So we're going to click this, no windborne debris protection. Garage door. Was there any glazed garage doors? There was not. So we're going to put not applicable. That's a garage door with windows. Was there any skylights? No, there was not. Was there any glass block? No, there was not. Non-glazed opening entry doors. There was no protection. There was no protection anywhere. And the garage door, there was no protection either. So then you have to come down and click. As you can see, A, B, C, D, and an X is all your choices down here. But we do have some down here in X. So the proper selection is this one, X. One or more glazed openings classified and level X in the table above, which we do have that here. So that applies there. If they did have shutters, then you would choose another selection, but these do not, so we're not going to choose that. Okay, it's got my signature here that I've already put in for the template. We're going to put today's date. And that's all the information that we need. The homeowner doesn't need to sign it on here. It's got your initials and the address on each page. Initials, address. It's got my information here that I've already preloaded. Okay, now we're going to enter the pictures. Click the 2 times photo row. It'll open up 2 boxes. You have to put all 4 sides of the house. It's just 2 sides, so you have to open another row. Now they're gonna want to see pictures of the nails. That was down further in my picture. There's a picture of the nail length, which is an 8D nail. Also going to want pictures of the nail spacing. There's another picture there. And they want to see a picture of the clips or straps or toenails, and this happens to be clips. So we've got that. And that's it. So we have all the form filled out. Let's make sure everything's good. That's good. We're going to print it to a PDF file. So I use Bullzip printer, PDF printer. So we're going to print that. And we always want to print to a PDF file so the client cannot change the report. All right, you're going to save. It's going to ask you, you be the rightful owner. You want to continue? Yes. And always continue in trial mode because we're using a trial mode of the program. We don't need the full one, so always click continue in trial mode. And we're going to exit out of this. Save changes, yes. And that's going to close. Now to upload it into ISN, well, it's going to give you a preview here too, make sure that everything's okay, and it's all the information that we just put in, and you can see the pictures also. That's good. I'm going to go back to the list of inspections for today. Here's that address. I'm going to go over to attachments. Already has one attachment here because I did a WDO and entered that. So I'm going to select file. It was in completed FBI WinMet. There we go, right there. It's always at the top. Double click that, and then upload selected files. And now we have the wind mitigation uploaded to the inspection. And that's it. And I will cover how to email the attachments here in a minute.